little different in this episode. I've got to do a little maintenance around the farmyard here. I've got an egg pallet to move because it's full. So I've got to grab a couple of these real quick and get them get it in place so I can keep getting eggs out of my chickens. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna try and grab two of them here. This egg pellet is stuck on my forks, so I have to get it off. So, looks like smoke is coming back in. So we're gonna do this. There we go. I have to get this egg pallet off my forks. It's stuck. Synchronizing simulator. Yeah, I'm here. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, but guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to save our last episode to my playlist. Yeah. No, it did just. It did just. It didn't. It didn't. I got this freaking egg pellet stuck on my damn forks. There we go. Yeah, I am. I started. So you can go ahead and do your entrance and stuff like that for your stream. Yeah. All that good shit. Yeah, there is. And believe it or not, people are actually surprised at how popular this game is. Well, even here in the States. So, for those who didn't see the last episode and who for some reason won't be able to watch it on my channel, we ended up with just under 440,000 liters of soybeans out of the mega field. Now, the mega field was only half fertilized and it had weeds in it, so that cut the yield down out of that cut the yield in that field down to pretty, but me and Smokes also didn't think we were going to get that much out of that field. We were both saying, he was saying around quarter mil. I was like at somewhere around 3. I didn't think we were going to get almost 440,000 liters out of that field. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it with soybeans all over again. But this time we're going to make sure it's completely fertilized and that there's no weeds in it. And we're going to see what we get out of it that go-round. But like I said at the beginning of my stream here, I got a little bit of yard work I got to do. For the chickens, I got to get my chickens cleaned up real quick and that. Bring over these empty egg pallets. So that way I don't just get loose chicken boxes. Because that one egg pallet is full. It can't hold anymore. I have a pickup truck with a regular bed, and then I also got the what I refer to as the Fummins, which is that pickup truck with the flatbed pickup truck. So, yes, it's got straps. Yeah. So. So now that that's done, we got to go and grab my little John Deere front loader tractor, so I can. Normally it won't move. No. Okay. The built-in wheels? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's that. Mm-hmm. It may be because we're not in a party, like an actual party. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This back over. Coming over with the auger wagon. Huh? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Now, I don't believe where I have those heads stored, which you saw where they were stored, right? No, I had them over there by the silo in that bale sell point, so I just had them parked there. I don't think the combine's going to be able to get in there with the head hooked to it. So you can, yeah, so you can grab one of those pickup trucks and drive it over. I gotta find my, yeah, I gotta find my header cart. Where's the other header cart? Oh, that's right. For some reason, that one it sold. So I gotta come all the way back to the farm with this head on this combine. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that's fine. I'll park it. So I'm coming back with it now. Yeah. And I actually have an attachment for my telehandler so I can pick these headers up off the header cart and do maintenance on them. Yeah, this new combine got some hours on it, man. Yeah, 2.8, almost 3 hours. Head's clean. Clean equipment is happy equipment. You know? Huh? this header right here. Go and park this. Yep. That's actually the one that goes on the grain cart, so... Yeah, that's the one that was on the grain cart. You can put it on the grain cart, doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I've got all the John Deere mods. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. No, Jason. This is PS4. This is PS4, dude. I'm sorry, it's not PC. And Farm Sim does not have cross-platforming. No, a buddy of mine that I trained, literally trained on driving a truck. He just asked if he could connect on his PC, and it's like, nah, dude, it's. But if you had a PS4 and you downloaded all the mods, then you could. I mean, hell, you can get the game on the PlayStation Store for the base game for it's not even $40 for the base game. Yeah, see, I got the platinum. I got the platinum edition, so it came with the Kloss pack and everything like that. You know, so yeah, my edition was $40, but I think the base game on the PlayStation you could get on the PS4 the base game. I think it's like $20 on the bit. You know. Well, I'm sorry, Jason. Then you can't play. You know, but I mean, it's basically the same thing on the PlayStation, Jason. Okay, let's see. Now, what I need to do is I need to start emptying out these. Um, hmm. Let's unload these big brutes full of this herbicide. Okay, so there's that. There's the herbicide. Invite me to a party. Actually, no. I'll do it. I'll invite you to a party, and then invite players. Invite. I just shot you an invite. Okay. So since I have, he said he'll get a PS4 tomorrow. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop talking, and when my stream comes back up, I'm gonna turn my. Say something. I don't know, dude. It's not even coming through on my end, and I have, let me go and check. A second here. Yeah. Broadcast settings, advanced settings, audio share settings. Now where is that at? Party settings? Ah, that's what it is. I have do not allow. So I'm going to put it to always allow. Allow your voice to be shared. Yeah, go to party, and then it's right down below chat audio. Go to where it says allow your voice to be shared. Um, yeah, party settings. Allow your voice to be shared, and then I put always allow. Yeah.
Try now.
Alright, guys, sorry about that. We had to, little minor difficulties, technical things here. But okay, Jason, well, if you get a PS4 tomorrow, man, and you get the game and you download the mods, you're more than welcome to join.
Yeah, that should be.
Dude, Jason, I have a laptop, but my laptop is down right now. It's not working, or else I would be. No offense, Smoked, but I would be on the PC. But then again, I also wouldn't be able to stream on the PC because I don't have the setup for that. I'm taking advantage of it because of the PlayStation, because I can stream on the PlayStation. Okay, let's go fill this big brute with herbicide. Or not herbicide. Yep, I can hear myself in your stream.
No, I just turned it down. No, that's your stream.
Oh.
I turned yours back on to watch you.
I'm going to turn mine up and see if I can hear you. Yep, I just heard you. Yep, I can hear you loud and clear. You're coming through loud and clear on my stream.
Sweet.
So, alright, I've got my fertilizer. I'm heading over to the field.
You should check my stream for me too when I start mine.
Well, if it's working on mine, when you start your stream, if you turn your phone all the way up to where you'll get like an echo in your ear, and you can hear my voice come through your stream, you know, not only come through your ear, but then repeat, then it should be working.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody back here? The Welker Farms, Irish Wolf. Hopefully you got the audio there now, because I thought you were able to hear him the whole time. Say something there, Wolf.
What's up?
I'm doing a little double stream going right now. Actually, don't even know why I'm driving this John Deere tractor around. I do like this little one. Look at this one, the John Deere one.
I don't even know which one you're in.
I forget what this is here. It's the kind of old school looking one. It's the 6920S. I really like the kind of sleek body style of this tractor. I imagine this one's probably a medium tractor.
Yeah. Most of those John Deeres are. Most of those John Deeres, except for there's an 8R in there. That's not a tracked one. That's not an 8RT. It's just an 8R. Most of the tractors that are in that little barn are mediums.
Yeah. He has the whole collection in here. Loves his John Deere stuff and wonders why the slot count's so high. That's okay.
Well, I'm over here. I'm over here in the field fertilizing now.
Oh, you started already without me, huh?
Yeah.
Where did you unload the pallets?
Right there by where the big brutes were parked. I'll come back later and move them. I do want to check something though. Make sure this is actually laying down fertilizer. Okay, it is.
And then where are you filling?
Actually, if you go over to, hang on a second. Let me shut this off. All right.
We had to unload those pallets because of herbicide were in the tanks. So now we're filling them with fertilizer.
I'm standing right over here by the liquid fertilizer tank.
I see it.
It's in between the two solid-state fertilizer tanks.
Get this all filled up here. Turn off the engine while it fills. Yeah, just back out here doing some more work. Hopefully, let's see if check my video. Here it is. I can't hear an echo of you, so say something.
Can you get the money cheat on PS4? Yes, you can get the money cheat on PS4. They have the
government subsidies.
The government subsidies mod on the PlayStation 4. Yes, they do have mods on the PlayStation 4, Jason. They actually got quite a bit of them. I'm playing on Welker's farm. That's a mod. I got the Big Brute. That's a mod. So pretty much everything on this map, pretty much every piece of equipment I'm running on this map are mods. So.
You should go to my stream and actually see if you can hear yourself on that.
Yeah, give me 1 second. But we're going to get this field knocked out with fertilizer quick because these big brutes run at 15 mile an hour when they're spraying.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Custom Welker Farms homemade deal for the Welker Farms.
Yep. If you actually, the funny thing is if you go to the Welker's Farm YouTube channel, right, you can actually, they have a playlist of where they built this thing.
Are you just going all the way around?
No, I'm just up and back and forth.
Oh, you're just going back and forth? Should I go down to the far end then?
It doesn't matter. Oh, God, Nike! Yeah, I can hear myself on your stream.
Oh, cool. I'm glad it's working. I'm just trying to make sure because...
God, my dog just ripped fucking ass.
That's not good. That's so funny. Your dog and my dog have the same name.
Well, actually, there's 4 dogs in my house.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got... One of your dogs has the same name as my dog. So.
Yeah. I have those on PC, but of course, that came out way earlier. I'm subbed. Cool. Make sure you go over to
Oregon Trees, check me out.
Oregon Trees channel, sub to his channel, hit the notification, because a lot of times, probably here from now on, we are probably going to be streaming together. So you'll be able to switch between the streams and watch both from what I'm doing and what he's doing. So make sure you go and sub to both channels and hit the notification bell, and so you can keep up and share and like and all that stuff. But I will say this, streaming throughout the week for me will be iffy because I work nights and I usually don't get off in the morning until around 1 in the morning. So streaming actually during a weekday will be hard for me to do, but I will definitely stream on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays.
For sure.
So,
I'll stream when I can as well. Recently, with the whole quarantine thing, I've been able to be online quite a bit. So, and this streaming thing's new to me, but it seems fun, so I'm gonna
yeah.
probably keep on doing it. I'm on here quite a bit, so might as well share.
And we will not only be doing the Welker's Farm map, we will be doing other maps as well. Because we were talking earlier. Now, granted, you can only hear one side of the conversation, but we were talking earlier about doing a map that's cattle, where we do livestock, just specifically livestock and stuff. So we won't just only be doing the Welker's Farm map. So,
Much more to come, so stay tuned.
yes. Oh, and I will tell you about one thing about these is they kind of run through fertilizer kind of fast. Like I'm already at 70%, and I've only made 2.5. Like
That's fine. They do such a big.
Well, yeah. And IRL. I mean, this is a 100-foot boom. So that's how big it is in real life. It's a 100-foot boom. Now here, I think in the game it's like 33 meters or some shit like that. But it's this is a big piece of equipment that they built.
Well, 33 meters is 100 feet.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Wow. This thing moves too.
Yeah, 15 miles an hour. Now the funny thing is when the people who made this mod, right? The real Big Brute does almost 60 miles an hour.
Wow.
Right? So
How
when
many
the people
horses does this thing have? I didn't look.
I
know their tractors are like 1,100, 1,200.
actually, if you go to the front and you zoom in on the hood, it says 425/100. The 425 is its horsepower rating.
Oh, is that all?
That's it.
Well, it's not doing a lot. It's not pulling a piece of equipment. So.
Yeah.
Their tractors have like 1,000 plus.
Yeah, now they don't have the Big Brute 747s. They got closer to the other Big Brutes that I have. So, I mean, still, they're 500-600 horsepower, tractors, so. But, yeah, so. We're going to get this field all fertilized and then get it seeded. And then we'll go to work on the other 2 fields.
And what do you have over there? You have wheat over there?
Wheat, that's it. That's it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with wheat.
Yeah. But field 2 is so jacked up because, like I said, I had seeded part of it with seasons on, and then seeded the rest of it without seasons. So that's why field 2 jacked up the way it did.
Yeah. Everything changed back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for everybody who didn't watch our
Did you just get kicked again?
Oh, maybe.
The fuck?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't get it, dude. I am the only one up in my house that's using the internet right now. My phone's not even hooked to it.
Everything seems fine. I don't know why it keeps kicking me.
I don't know. I don't get it.
You have a million mods. Alright, well. My stream's still going. Hopefully everybody stays with us here. And as videos go on, I'm sure this won't be a thing that happens all the time. So
yeah.
Smoke them if you got them. at least now we're partied up, so.
Yeah. So we're not losing actual, so we can still talk to each other.
Uh, I'm watching your stream too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Synchronizing simulator.
Everybody loves the synchronizing screen.
Right.
Like already up already.
Mm-hmm. So,
I don't know if this keeps happening. Maybe we should jump over and start a new map.
yeah, if it happens one more time, we'll probably jump over and start another map
Yeah, we'll come back to this.
and then we'll come back to this until I can figure out exactly what's going on and why you keep losing connection.
For sure. I just reset my router and stuff not too long ago as well.
Yeah. But see, that's the
Not
weird
sure.
thing. That's the weird thing. Like earlier, before you started streaming, right? Shit, you were playing for almost. You played for almost 2 hours before you got kicked the first time.
No, it kicked me quite a few times still.
Mm.
We notice it more now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we're just back here in the big brute fertilizer. Fertilizing done. I'm only at 73%. Still a lot of ways to go.
Yeah, I'm at 41 on my tank. 40. But the good thing is this is also getting rid of the swaths that the combine made. So when you do empty out, you'll know exactly where you were when you come back.
Oh, for sure.
So
Yeah, everybody that wasn't watching all the other videos, the field that we just harvested this whole field of soybeans. And what did we get? 400 and
almost 440,000 liters
of soybeans.
of soybeans out of this field.
50% fertilization, and there's full of weeds.
Yeah.
We weren't paying attention.
There was weeds everywhere. We weren't paying attention to shit. I was fast timing and wasn't realizing it, and it was my fault, to be honest. It was my fault. You even said something like, "Hey, weren't we supposed to fertilize that one more time?" I was like, "Oh shit."
So we just went ahead and harvested it about 50%. So we got, he said, 440,000 liters.
Almost 440,000 liters. Hey, somebody else joined. We got 4 people watching us now on my channel.
Nice. Keep it coming. Everybody checks it all out.
Yeah. So those who are joining the live stream, we are working in we're working in my what I've dubbed the mega field, which is field 14, 15, 16, and 17 all plowed together. We just got done harvesting this. We got almost 440,000 liters. And what's up, Scylla? Is that how you say your name?
Rodrigo
Scylla. And we got almost 440,000 liters out of this field. So that was soybeans. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pre-fertilize it, which is what we're doing. We're pre-spraying it, pre-fertilizing it. Then we're going to come back and plant it in soybeans again, and that'll give us our two. That'll also give us our second fertilization.
Yeah,
Because so it'll be 100% fertilized, and then we just got to work on keeping the weeds out of it to see if see if the yield improves. I'll just call you Rodrigo. How about that?
Oh, Rod. Hey, Rod.
So, but it's also, you guys are probably going to hear this a lot, and you're also going to hear this from Smoke about his channel. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you can keep up to date on the channel and everything that we're doing.
My channel's Oregon Trees.
So,
yeah, hit me up, check me out.
Be sure to go over and check his channel out. Like, subscribe, same thing over there. So,
yeah, there are videos on there too, not games, but check those out too if you want.
So right now, what we're doing is basically just going to get this field sprayed, and you should be able to link Smoke. You should be able to link your YouTube channel in the chat.
Oh, is that right?
You should be able to. If I'm correct, I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how YouTube's chat thing works.
Yes. We'll find out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some pretty big fields.
Yeah, this is a big field.
Did a good job putting them together. So, yeah, when you're doing that 50%. 50% on your harvest, on your yield for your harvest, you're still pulling close to 500,000 liters. It's a big field, so
yeah.
On this next one that we do, hopefully it stops kicking me off of here.
Yeah.
This next one, it keeps on booting me off the map. I'm not sure why. Probably because he has 100,000 mods on here. That he has on this map. He almost doesn't have enough John Deere stuff on here. He almost broke the game with John Deere, so that's probably why it keeps booting me out. All the John Deere stuff, not enough space on the map for me. Sorry, but hopefully we're gonna keep on planting this field and harvest this whole field. We're gonna be shooting for hopefully double, which would be about 900,000 liters.
Yeah, and like I said, that's if my math is correct. I'm not really sure,
Yeah,
but
you never know. But I thought it was going to pull only 250,000 off of 100% fertilization, and it did way over that.
Right, I gotta go reload.
No problem. I'm at 36%.
Yeah, I'm empty.
Yeah, I figured as much. I was busy getting kicked out.
Son of, why did it pick up the herbicide?
Oh no. What are we spraying for? We're spraying right now for fertilizing.
We're spraying fertilizer. We are pre-spraying the field with fertilizer. So that way, after we plant, we don't have to. Why is it picking up herbicide? That is not a herbicide tank.
We're spraying because you have to spray fertilizer in stages. And
Yeah.
Doing it pre-plant or pre-cultivate gives it an extra stage. Like in most of my fields, I'll fertilize and then I'll cultivate and then I'll fertilize again and then I'll plant. That way, the planting is the very last thing that you do, and you don't have to. In the game, you don't really have to worry about running over your seeds, but and with the realism part of it going on, you always want to plant last. That way, your soil is completely amended, and you plant your plants last. But you could always let it go a growth stage or two, whatever, and fertilize in between there as well. But that's just my preferred method. Usually, is to fertilize, cultivate, or seed. And the way he has his setup is it's a seeder and fertilizer all in one. So we're hoping on using those big seed hawk setups with what are they called? The big buds, yeah.
The big buds, 16V747s.
Yeah, so he has 2 of those setups that we planted before, and hopefully it allows us to do the next fertilization stage with those. So with one more move after this, we'll be able to directly plant, fertilize one more time.
Yeah.
And then we'll go and move over and do some wheat.
Yeah.
I have to close the window. It's getting cold in here.
Yes, you can do it before you cultivate, and when you cultivate, it will not get... They changed it from 17 to 19. Now, in 17, if you fertilize before you cultivated, yes, it would get rid of your fertilization stage. But in 19, they changed it to where you can fertilize before you cultivate. And it will not get rid of that fertilization stage. So,
I'm glad they changed it.
yeah, I'm glad they changed it too. Because you would have to cultivate and then go back and fertilize, and then Yep. I mean, it was basically the same thing, but now they allowed you to where you can switch it around, Instead of cultivating then fertilizing, you can fertilize then go back and cultivate, or like what I got with the big seed hawks. My seed hawks, not only do they lay down seed, but they also lay down solid state fertilizer. So,
just nice.
yes,
big.
I do. I do know. I do know that Welker's has 2 big. Actually, no, they have more than 2. They actually have 3. They actually have 3 big buds in real life. They have 2. I can actually show you the closest things that they have that the game has are. Where is it? This guy right here, the Big Bud 450. This is closest to actually what they have. Right here. In real life. Now, the other big bud that they have is close to the 7.4. It has the same cab as the 747, but it is not a 747.
I saw a video of them one time holding one of those with another one.
Yes. Yes. Technically, they have 3. They have 2 that they actually do field work with, and then the other one is an older one that they don't do field work with, but they use it to move. They have a video of it where they used it to move help assemble a brand new grain bin and move a grain bin. So, yes, they actually do technically have 3 big buds.
So I think it's pretty cool that you're using the big bud stuff on here because it's Welker's Farms.
Mm-hmm. And I'm using their big brute, because they built this.
I do
sprayer.
Like this a lot. I don't use the big buds that much.
Yeah. Well, I've always been a fan of the big buds, and that also goes back to Giants too. I will say this about Giants, and that's the one thing I do like about Giants, the game developer, is they pay attention to the community, and they pay attention to the modding community. Um, the Big Bud actually started out as a mod in 13, and then it was a mod in 15, and then they brought the Big Bud pack. Giants themselves made the Big Bud pack for 17. So,
Which way you
you going? You empty? All right, I'll go down and pick up where you left off. I still got 74%.
go? Okay. All those spots you missed.
That's just from turning.
Don't worry, I did the rest. Cruise down here, get some more fertilizer.
Actually, I may have enough fertilizer to finish this field out.
Think so? We'll see.
I'm at 74%. They didn't rebuild the Big Brute. They built the Big Brute. The Big Brute started out as a case sprayer, or no, it started out as some sort of case tractor. I can't remember what it was, but that's what it started out with. That's what the base of it was. The base of it was a case. I think it was a big case sprayer or something like that. As far as rebuild, I don't know if they've rebuilt it. I know they built it. I haven't been keeping up with their videos, so the last the last video of theirs I saw was when they built that international semi, which I absolutely love, and I wish somebody would bring it, make it a mod.
So I'm filling up the
All right.
herbicide back into this brew. I'm gonna go wash it and stuff too as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have enough to finish this field out.
Yeah, nice.
So,
You said you had a lime wagon somewhere.
um, yeah, that red one. That's what the Big Brute was built out of. That the red case. Yeah. Um, in there's a barn over there that if you switch till you find my telehandler,
Uh-huh.
the lime wagon will be right in there next to the telehandler.
Okay, because you need some lime out there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this field definitely needs to be limed.
Yeah, we should do that because we want to get it to 100%. So
Yeah.
get it right.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, you only have to lime after every few harvests. Like, just after every 3 or 4 harvests, you have to lime.
Alright, so this one's all filled back up with herbicide and washed. I didn't get it fixed. It's not very low on that.
Yeah, I think the one I'm using that's got you know more, you know more time on it anyway. Because I think that one you jumped in was relatively brand new.
Yeah. Alright, you have that wagon there. So yeah, I'll grab one of your John Deere's. Maybe I'll grab that one I liked. There's that one. I just really like the look of it. It's pretty nice. This one here, this 6920S. It's a good looking John Deere. Turn on the beacons. Off we go.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I'll grab another lime spreader. That's the big two-wheeled one, right?
The lime spreader.
Yeah,
Yeah, the red one.
yeah, the big red two-wheeled one.
Uh,
Tools. Yeah, it's got to be because it's only gonna cost me 2 slots.
are you getting another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another one.
I can go down and grab it then. You have lime storage or lime fill on your farm?
Yeah, I've got a lime station right there. It's right there by the uh seed and fertilizer and everything.
All right, well, I'm gonna buzz on down to the store then, and that all picked up.
I don't know how. I don't know how and when to use lime. Any thoughts?
What do you mean?
Um,
What was it?
normally, um, in the game you use your lime. I think if I remember correctly, it's after every third harvest. So you just put it in a solid state fertilizer spreader, and then you just spread it on your field. And what it does is in real life, what lime does is it puts nitrogen
Yeah,
back into your field.
reamends and the reamends and rebuilds your
Yeah,
soil.
and that so it helps your soil. So you just so you spread lime on your field, and then you come back and you cultivate it in, and it boosts your nitrogen levels and reamends your field and everything like that, like he said. So it's usually
It's
in
a
the game.
mineral, so it adds minerals back into
Yeah,
the soil. That's life
yeah.
back into
So
your soil. Kind of revitalizes it.
yeah. So after so to use it in the game, you just put it in a solid state fertilizer spreader, and then just go around and spread it around your field. Because after I get done spraying this field, that's probably what I'm gonna go do. Is probably go and pick up that new lime spreader.
I'm already here grabbing it.
Yeah, pick
It's,
that
it's
up.
just pulled up to the store to grab it. I'm hooking up now.
Yeah, and then fill it up, and then I'm probably gonna spread as he's spreading one side of the field. I'm gonna spread the other. That's kind of how we've been working the mega field. Is he's been starting on one, the smoke's been starting on one side, and I've been starting on the other.
Eating in the middle, so to speak.
Yeah.
His field's huge, so you know, got to start somewhere.
It basically my mega field takes up the entire lower left-hand corner of the map. Yes, Jason. So kind of like hiding a body.
It depends on how you chop the body up.
Exactly. So.
Carrying a body, like not taken apart, not disassembled, it's kind of tough.
Hmm.
Put my daughter to bed every night, and she's like 55 pounds. Man, she's tough to put to bed every night.
Yeah.
But she likes to go to bed with Mama still, but
Hmm.
that needs to come to an end soon. We have one on the way. She's due in the middle of July,
Hmm.
and she can't be sleeping with Mama every night when new baby's there. So
Yeah.
it's been kind of weird though with the whole Corona situation and all that. And
Yeah.
she's home from school for the rest of the year and stuff. So
Yeah. It's
weird times, man.
exactly, man.
She's doing pretty good. She has a tablet that she got from her school, so she
Hmm.
does all her schoolwork on that. And
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet. So where do you have your lime? It's right over here. Which one of these is lime?
You guys ever use the Minnesota map? Big farming. I have the Upper Minnesota Seasons Geo for my Seasons mod.
I haven't played that map.
I haven't either. I'll have to look into it. If it's even on here, because there are some maps that are on PC that aren't on here. because everything that's on the consoles has to be approved by Giant, or well, it has to go through Giants because Giants has to have it approved by by Microsoft or Sony, which I think is stupid.
So are these weird looking silos over here? Is this your lime?
Hang on a second.
Beehive looking ones? Because oh, in, out, what is this?
No,
Oh,
that's not.
slurry?
That's not lime. That's liquid storage.
Yeah, okay, I see. I see the little slurry mechanism down there.
I'm standing in front of the lime silo.
Gotcha. See it now.
It's right here. That's the lime. Is it filling with lime?
Yep.
All right.
So, like, big as this map there, Jason? Is it, like, flat like this map?
Okay, here's the question. Is it a 4X map or is it a regular map? Because this is a regular map. This is not a 4X map. There are no 4X maps on console. It'd be nice if there was, though, because I'd like to have a nice big 4X map, you know?
Uh-huh.
And see, that's the thing. Like me, I like the really big maps. Like I wish County Line was on here.
But I tell you what, though, when you play a map like La Coronella, it's a small map, but the way they make the map in such detail and the roads and stuff like that makes the map feel
It's
really
a
big.
4X flat map, so no, it's not. No, if it's a 4X map, it won't be on here.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just on PC.
Yeah, that's gonna be PC only. I might have to stop for a second and throw on some basketball shorts. I'm still wearing my
Still have to close that window. It's cold in here still.
dude. I never even changed out of my PJs today when I got up. After I finally got up this afternoon, I never even changed out of them. I've been wearing my fucking pajama pants and the t-shirt all day.
That's fine.
You know, shit. I may have to fill up again. I'm only got a 10%.
Well, you gotta do it now. There's a couple random. There's at least one random fertilizer pallet I dropped over there.
Nah,
Right,
I just won't fill. I just won't fill all the way up. Maybe not 4X, but bigger than normal, I guess. Just flat. I don't know. I mean, I can always look in the mods listings for the game and see if it's in there in the maps, because they did put out a couple new maps. I did check the mods today before I started my first stream, and there have been some new stuff to come out. So yeah, I just won't fill the fertilizer up all the way. I'll only fill it probably up 30%, 25-30%. That should be enough to get me through the rest of the field. I'm gonna have to move this freaking liquid fertilizer tank. You know? There we go. You already got you started working on that lime. So hello and welcome to whoever was joined and then left. Hey, Smoke, can you hear me? I know he's still in the game because he's still showing up on my screen. I want to play County Line, but that is a PC only map. And the reason I want to play County Line is because I watched the Formal Pickles roleplay on it with Buck and Grant and Austin the farmer, and I really want to play that because it's got two completely different. It's got two towns in it and everything like that. So I see that as that would be a great roleplay map. So I really want to play that map, but it's not on the consoles, unfortunately, which really sucks because that is a 4X map. That is a big map. But I want to play County Line. And as soon as I get my PC up and running, I will definitely be getting County Line and definitely playing County Line. Um, I Squad makes good content, but I also like the more farming aspect of it. Like I like Squad Farms, which is Stevio, because he's also on that role play with the formal pit with Jake the formal pickle and that. But as far as Squad, eh, I could really do without. But I'm not gonna lie, he does make good content. You know his Rolling Coal Customs. I really liked his Rolling Coal. I like his Rolling Coal Customs videos. I will say that I do like them. No, Smoked. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened. I don't know why all of a sudden you just cut out on me. A second. I'm gonna go to the party. Kit, say, hey, Smoke, say something. Hey, Smoked, if you can, rejoin the party and see if that. I can hear you now. I don't
Sweet.
know what happened. All of a sudden, you just went. It just went really freaking quiet.
I know. I was I
Okay.
was actually talking to you guys, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't think they could hear me because nobody's saying anything to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I
Maybe no
couldn't
one
hear
wants to talk to me.
you. No. No. I just literally couldn't hear you. So.
Either way, it's fine. I'm just down here on the bottom of 16. Should be the area that we need the lime.
Yeah. We didn't have to lime the whole field. Just had to lime the parts where I plowed the fields together, and then 16.
So it looks like I need to be just a hair lower than where I am.
Yeah.
I'll just buzz back around here. Just
All right.
started off
So
right.
all the fertilizing's done.
Cool. So you're gonna grab the other lime wagon and
Um, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like for as far as needing lime.
all of this field 16 will need lime.
Uh,
It's a decent sized field.
yeah, that is a decent sized field. Yeah, so
Well,
I'll go grab the other lime spreader and a tractor.
cool.
So let me get this back to the farm, and I'll
Sounds good.
spray it off. I'll spray it off after we get done. So
Yeah, we'll have to make multiple trips too.
mhm.
No big deal. Gotta get this field 100%. So gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Need to do a little smoke break here pretty soon.
Yeah, here probably about another 15 or so minutes.
I might just set a worker here for a second and get one going.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you have the off, and see now see here's the thing. I don't mind you setting a worker to hire because I don't have it set to where the worker buys seed, buys fertilizer, and buys lime. I have that turned off.
Okay. That's also good to know. That way I don't run it out without
Yeah,
not paying attention to where it is. You know.
yeah. Well, he'll just stop.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, if the hired worker runs out of something, they just stop. So
Here,
park
I might,
that
might as well
here.
set him going right now then, huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there in the dark? It's so cool. I can watch like watching your stream while playing. It's pretty sweet.
hmm
What it really reminds me of is
And one thing I want to do is you see this tank right here.
uh,
Well, I haven't got to it on the stream because there's a delay.
that's from the Coronella. That's where that one came from.
Right? This tank right here, it's a seed tank. It's seed storage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, that one. I'm pretty sure that one started on the Coronella.
Right? And it's seed storage.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
that
fill it
one's
up.
on the main map. Yeah,
I want to fill
yeah.
it
You
up.
see how you have to push the button to open up? Show everybody
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
gotta push the little button there to
hmm
one opens up the little trap door, and the other one on the opposite side of the silo allows you to be able to get seed out of the
Yeah.
silo. If you ever have that mod and you pull up to it, and you
Yep.
can't get seed out of it. You have to actually turn it on and interact with it instead
Mm-hmm.
of instead of just pulling up and it automatically goes. I kind of like the little extra interaction there. It
Mm-hmm.
makes it more
Yeah.
realistic. So
Yeah,
I
but
still
I
had some in there.
yeah, but that I actually want to fill it up.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure you should. Why not? Not like you don't have $13 million. But yeah, I really like that one just because it's pretty sweet. A lot of stuff on it with Cornella. Also, not the same map designer, but on Sussex Farms, there's a lot of that same type of interaction. You have to like open stuff up or turn it on.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's another thing that I do like is I like interactive maps.
Uh,
You know.
One thing I really like about Sussex is in the pigsty area, which is on the main farm area.
Mm-hmm.
They give you like sheep. Well, you have to buy the sheep actually, but they give you. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure before you could even lose dump.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. I don't remember on 15, but on 17, I don't think you were able to just loosely dump into the animals. I think you had to shoot a bale into it, like chew up the bale into the hopper.
Um, I honestly can't remember on 15. I can't remember 15. I know on 13. If you had loose straw and it was in a forge wagon, right, and you had cows, you could take the forge wagon over to the cows and dump the loose straw out of the forge wagon.
You said you were able to if you already had it in the forge wagon?
Yeah, if you picked it up out of the field in the forge wagon on 13, you could take it over to your cows and dump out of the forge wagon into your cattle. So I'm pretty sure you should have been able to still dump loose straw. You may not have been able to dump it out of like a bucket, but you should have been able to still use to dump loose straw out of a forge wagon
15?
in 15.
Yeah. Well, maybe I just never did. This tractor's nice and dirty now. I'm
Yeah, you
heading
see,
back
you're running that little tractor. I'm running an 8R.
Well, I like this one. We're doing 32 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Pretty standard tractor. I just like the way this little John Deere looks.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a bad little tractor, dude.
Nice little cab on it. Pretty sweet. In late 819.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we got nothing else to do.
Plenty to do. So much to do. Just gotta finish up with this lime, and then we're going to start getting some seeding going.
Yeah. I might fast forward until the sun's up
Should before we start seeding.
before we start seeding.
Sounds good.
So.
Here we get some more lime. This other side. Here we get the lime. Sure, it's lime, not fertilizer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to redo that a little bit because I got some stuff that's too close to other tanks, and if you're too close to it, it'll think you're trying to access the other one.
Yeah. I saw you having trouble with that back there.
Yeah. Which I don't understand that. I wasn't even anywhere near the herbicide tank. Why was it saying I was trying to pick up herbicide? You know?
Uh, it's probably just glitching out because the triggers are all kind of stacked on top of each other
Yeah,
back there.
probably. Yeah, we've actually had a pretty active freaking chat tonight, though, man.
Sure, he says you got 4 people on yours.
4 people,
It's been
31 had
quiet on my
31
end, but
had
I'm not
31
ordering.
comments. You know.
I'm still here, so it's cool that you guys are actually watching us. If you guys are actually watching us right now, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Why we're doing it. And smoke him if you got him too. Figure I'd get one loaded while I'm getting that lime loaded, you know?
Yep.
Alright, heading back now. Full load of lime. Full load of pipe. Little John Deere does just fine for this.
Yeah.
On the Cornell, I bought my first Macy Ferguson small tractor.
Mm-hmm.
So always go with medium or large tractors because I play with medium or large maps. So on that map, a nice little small tractor does just fine on there.
Yeah.
Just because you're not using big equipment on there anyways.
Yeah.
Everything's like downsized on that, but that's been a fun map. You're gonna hear me talk about that map quite a bit just because it's a good. All the new crop types and stuff like that are good. Compost is my favorite. It's like black gold.
Oh yeah, there was a on 17. What map was it that I had that had the compost ability?
17?
Yeah, it was on 17, and it was on PC, and there was a map where you could that came with compost, right? But it was a little more different. You actually had to add fuel to it and everything. So it was like super, super involved. But God, the money you made off of it, you know.
Yeah.
And you could literally take anything and turn it into compost. Root crops, hay, straw, you know.
Yeah, I think now you could use like straw, grass, chaff,
Yeah.
and sugarcane, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a killing off of that. Do you know how to make pellets on the not on the new pellet mod? Yeah, you can't even use that new pellet harvester mod thing on Coronella. There's already too many crops.
Yeah.
It's all me now. You're already doing too many things.
Yeah. What do you mean, Jason? What do you mean volume went whack? Can you not hear us?
You can still hear me good, right?
Yeah, he says hardly hear you. I don't.
Can you hear me better now? My mic was a little bit further away from my face.
Yeah, mine was too.
I was able to hear you pretty good though.
Static almost. Huh. Well, Jason, I'm going to be ending my stream, this block of my stream here in a few minutes anyway. So, come back. I hope everybody comes back because we're up to
Yeah, check
five
us out.
now. You know. So I'm going to be ending it here in a. So I'm going to be ending it here in a few minutes anyway, so I can step out and have a cigarette and that, and so I'm just going to probably make another pass or two. Actually, shit, we're almost done.
Yeah, another pass or two, we should have it.
Yeah, so.
But stay posted though. There's gonna be more to come still. It's just kind of a more intermission break. So
Yeah, that's more or less what it is. It's just a break for me
just
to.
taking a smoke break. He's stopping his live feed.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna be here. So if you guys want to stay tuned, we'll be right back on here shortly after we get off. Whenever he decides to get off.
Yeah.
And for everybody watching mine, I'll be stopping as well here shortly. But I'll be getting back on as well. With kind of another episode. This one's gone on for an hour and 3 minutes so far.
Yeah, so hey, Smoke, make sure you jump back to your channel so that way you can save your live stream to your playlist.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been saving all of mine.
Yeah, because like an idiot, Jason, you missed it. Or the episode that was before this one, I was watching Smoke's channel, forgot to jump back over to my channel when I ended the stream to save it. So,
And it was our harvest video.
and
too.
it was our it was the last part of our harvest on this field. I feel like
that 440 something.
Oh, that was 440. Man, I feel like such a jackass.
That's right. We got another one coming, so
Yeah.
just gotta make sure we get all this all 100%, and then we can do another harvest. Like crazy people. You gonna stay on long enough to do that?
What? Yeah, this little spot? Oh, yeah.
No,
This little sliver?
I mean for the whole harvest.
Oh, shit, I'm empty.
Oh yeah, I should have enough to come back.
So. Alright, well, I'm going to at least get this back to the yard before the farmyard. But yeah, don't worry, Jason. You know, if you're going to stay on long enough, we're trying to see if my math is correct, that if we keep this field clean, harvest or fertilize 100% and no weeds in it, if my math is correct, and we double
Double our harvest, our yield.
Smoke's channel name is Oregon Trees.
Oregon Trees, yeah, check me out.
So, trust me, it took me a minute to find his channel too, because apparently there's a music group out there that's got the same name. So,
And my stuff's not gaming videos either, so
yeah.
you can check those out too if you want.
Yeah.
No big deal on that. Yeah, Oregon Trees though, hit me up. That's my first night.
I'm going to take a short 10-minute break to get a cigarette in and all that. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, I don't know, tell everybody, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, definitely subscribe, like,
don't forget
share.
about Smoked, Oregon Trees on YouTube. And that's it. It's your boy Irish, and I will be right back.